So we've got Turtle WoW news. This just dropped about a day ago, but I didn't realize it until like just now because I've been busy with my new job. Anyway, let's get down to it. So I pre-watched the video real quick. They have Nixium doing the trailer, which is pretty cool. Where's Nixium? There's Nixium. I love Nixium. I've watched almost all of his videos since like I think like Mr. Pandaria, but he's been making videos since like Cataclysm, but regardless, I have been watching his videos forever now. But we've got a brand new I don't know if it's an expansion to, because you know how they've been doing the Mysteries of Azeroth 1.17 point whatever expansion for their vanilla WoW server. Well, this is patch 1.18, which leads me to, wonder if this is going to be a brand new like expansion like how Mysteries of Azeroth was. I don't know for sure because there's not an actual like name for it. It's not confirmed, but this is going to be a major update because first of all, let's see if we can get over here. There is going to be brand new zones, and I don't know if this is going to be everything, if they're just showing off what they have right now, and then there's going to be more later. We don't know for sure, but what we can say is that we're going to have 3 new zones and at least 2 new dungeons coming out fairly soon. The first one being Balor. Balor is technically it's more north, but it's a South Seas island, which I am all into the South Seas lore. I could pretty much tell you every island and the lore about it. Balor used to be under the Human Kingdom control. I believe it was technically a Kultirus like territory, but it was taken over by the Orcs in the Second War, and since then has been under the control of the Storm Reaver clan, which is the clan that Gul'dan is from. Now, it looks like they are going to be sticking to that lore, as when we get there, it's going to be completely Shadow Council, Orc Warlocks, Storm Reaver Clan, and this is also, there you go, Storm Reaver Clan, this is also going to be where one of the new dungeons take place, this one right here. I didn't quite catch the name of it. There it is, Stormwrought Ruins. So that one right there is going to take place in Balor. Now, we don't know yet what the level range is. All we know is that all of these new zones coming out are going to be for leveling up. They're not going to be for endgame. Let's see. Here it is. Now, Northwind. If I had to take a guess, this is the zone above Elwyn Forest, the empty one. Some custom servers usually will do something with this area because it's right next to Stormwind, it's big, it's empty. I know Duskhaven did something with it, but it was kind of like empty and boring. But I'm glad that Turtle WoW is finally utilizing it, so they're calling it Northwind, which is going to be part of the Stormwind territory. Now, they say that there's going to be a couple of different plot lines going on here. One of them is going to be the Defias, so they're going to be hanging around doing some stuff. We also have the Blackrock Orcs coming down from the mountains and causing havoc. And we are also going to have a mystery, probably because we have a crypt or a church or something here with some ghosts outside. Probably has something to do with, I'm going to give it 2 guesses. It's either going to be necromancy, because there's slight hints of necromantic work in, what's the zone below Elwyn called? Duskwood. Like, we have, that's where you first find the Scourge and necromancers and stuff, if you're a human player or just Alliance in general. So this would probably be another zone where you're introduced to it. Or it could be a fallen structure, and these are ghosts of the past that, like, have unresolved issues, and you either need to put a stop to them, or you're gonna have to help them. I don't know, that's just my speculation. Now then, the Grim Reaches. If I had to guess, this is gonna be what, in retail, we would call the Twilight Highlands. Now, I don't know. What I'm gonna say is, the Twilight Highlands, I believe, is supposed to be Northern. Northern is one of the areas that the Wildhammer dwarves resided in. I believe it was in the Second War. I believe in Warcraft 2. I don't quite remember, but it is, the lore of it has gone back as far as that. Now, Northwind, in what it appears to be in retail, became the Twilight Highlands after the Twilight Hammer took over, basically. This here, Grim Reachers, is sounding like what is that. So what used to be Northwind is now the Grim Reachers, because the Dragon Maw took over pretty much all of the lands and structures of the Wildhammer dwarves. That's what Grim Batal is. Grim Batal used to be their version of the Ironforge city, and now taken over by the orcs, who used it to capture Alexstrasza, force her to breed, and create their dragon army. Now, we already went through the original trailer of the next dungeon. Here it is here. I forgot what the name of it is already called. This is all still new, so I'm still trying to remember. But this dungeon here, we already went through the trailer. They did like a little lore trailer about a week or two ago. This is probably going to end up... I thought the dungeon was going to take place in wetlands. It still might, like maybe the entrance is there. I'm thinking now it's going to be taking place in the Grim Reaches. But also, I think we did get confirmation that the item is not just the Dragon Soul, it's just a shard of the Dragon Soul. Because they lost it, like, in... was it just after Warcraft 2? In Day of the Dragon, basically. That's when they lost the Dragon Soul, so they can no longer control the dragons. But it looks like they now have a shard of it, which is how they're able to reclaim the dragons. So this is all really interesting, and I can't wait to see what they do. Again, we don't know what level range this area is, but they said that right about here, there's going to be a lot more to come, so we're going to have to keep a lookout on turtlewow.org. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. If there is any updates to Turtle Wow, any news, any whatever, I will make sure to bring it to you guys. So until then, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more Turtle Wow news, or just, you know, other private servers, Project Epoch, Revelation WoW, which is amping up to get into a new beta pretty soon. We just got news for Azeroth at War and so many other servers. So I will see you next time.